It's been 8 years since the last installment of God of War, and
Boy,
have we come a long way. Sony Santa Monica has once again proven they have what it takes to push the industry's limits. The hyper-realistic visuals, coupled with a single continuous shot throughout the entire game, provides a one-of-a-kind 25-hour cinematic experience. Maybe more impressive is that even when playing on a standard PS4, gameplay remains smooth while still providing insane graphics. This wonderfully executed reboot unfolds into a must-play for even the smallest of God of War fans. While previous God of War installments centered on Greek lore, God of War 4 follows our protagonist Kratos into the Norse realm Midgard as he attempts to live a new life with his son Atreus. Following the death of his wife and Atreus' mother, Faye, the pair set off to fulfill her last wish to spread her ashes at the highest peak of the 9 realms. What adds to this otherwise simplistic plot is the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. The lack of a loving relationship is painfully evident at the beginning of the game. We are talking about the Greek God of War here after all.
boy,
But as the game progresses, you begin to see a bond form in between all the chaos that provides a more than adequate father-son dynamic. Kratos provides unmatched physical strength, while Atreus comes equipped with a bow and dagger, but most importantly, strong linguistic abilities that he uses to explain lore throughout the game. The world Santa Monica created deserves major praise as well. With only a cast of 7 additional characters, each come with such a rich personality that the world never felt empty.
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
yes.
Good.
Oh,
God of War 4 early on opens into a semi-open world full of side missions that never feel like they're detracting from the main plot. Travel by boat to explore various islands and use the world tree to travel between 6 of the 9 different realms, and holy shit, is there a lot to explore. Kratos begins equipped not with the Blades of Chaos from previous installments, but with the Leviathan Axe, and oh,
boy,
what a weapon this is. Initially, you have the choice between a light and heavy attack, but an impressive skill tree opens new ways to take down your enemies as you progress. I found that this constant progression always kept the gameplay feeling fresh and engaging. Arguably the best feature about this weapon though is the satisfaction you get when throwing it and subsequently calling it back. Oh mama. Sorry. Santa Monica makes clever use of this ability too, often making you use the axe to solve puzzles or unlock chests. You can toss it at an enemy's legs to trip them up, or toss it at them to freeze them in place while you pummel them with your fists. Small details like the travel time it takes for the axe to return to you depending on how far away you left it shows how much care was put into making this game. When you're feeling like getting blood in your hands, you can switch to your fists and shield, and believe me, you're going to need that shield later on as it proves to be pivotal against the many challenging enemies that you'll face. And Kratos has obviously kept a high level of brutality with him when he ventured to Midgard. Doing enough damage stuns enemies, allowing you to perform a finishing move that will make you squirm. God of War contains quite a few RPG elements this time around as well. Armor is interchangeable and runes can be added to each piece as well as your weapons to increase your stats and provide beneficial effects in battle. Experience points are used to unlock new abilities for you as well as Atreus, making him a useful killing machine. With these abilities, you'll learn early on that Atreus is unlike most other AIs that follow you around. He becomes a vital part of combat, shooting his arrows at your command and opening windows for you to unleash carnage. Atreus proves he isn't a weak kid and saves your ass quite a few times throughout your journey. It never felt like a burden to have him around. Despite never being much of a God of War fan in the past, picking up this game converted me into a Kratos fan.
boy,
Everything from the rich storytelling to the gripping combat system melts perfectly into one of the greatest gaming experiences I've ever had. God of War takes the father-son trope and reinvigorates it into something of a masterpiece. It is a must-play for anyone with a PS4, and if you don't have a PS4, get one. It is that damn good. God of War 4 gets 5 boys out of 5.